Hello, my friend. If you found yourself here, sitting in this moment, wondering if you're ever going to rise, to move forward, to become more than what the world told you could be, this is for you. You are not a product of circumstance, but of choice. Life may hand you pain, but how you respond is your true power. Let me tell you something important, and I want you to listen closely. You are not a product of your circumstances, you're a product of your choices. Let that sink in for a moment. Life can throw every obstacle in your path. You can lose a job. You can face illness. You can even experience loss. But those things do not define you. How you respond to those challenges is what truly shapes your life. The most powerful thing in your possession is not the situation you're in, but your ability to make decisions about it. Think about it. Your life right now, for better or worse, is a reflection of the choices you've made up until this point. Every decision, big or small, leads you to this exact moment. You're not here by accident, and you're not stuck in your current reality because of what others did to you. No, you're here because of the choices you've made. You decided to show up today. You decided to fight through the hard times, or maybe you decided to stay in the comfort zone for too long. But either way, the power is always in your hands. Here's where the game changes. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, that's when you unlock your true potential. That's when you step into a space of freedom. Freedom to act, to choose again, to evolve. But first, you've got to embrace that power. You're not helpless. The narrative you've been carrying around that says I can't, or this is just how it is, throw it out. You are the author. You are the one writing the next chapter. So let me leave you with this. Life is a series of decisions. And today, in this moment, you get to decide what happens next. You hold the pen, and you've got the power to change your story. The only question is, what will you choose? Education is your birthright to greatness. Learning is not confined to school. It's a daily, lifelong journey. Now, let's talk about something that gets overlooked too often: education. I'm not just talking about the kind of education that happens inside the four walls of a classroom. I'm talking about the real education, the one that shapes your life. And let me tell you this, education is your birthright. It doesn't matter if you went to college or not, if you've got a degree or not. Learning is available to you every single day, and it's one of the most powerful tools you have. Think about it for a second. We live in an age where information is at our fingertips. You can Google anything, watch a tutorial, listen to a podcast, or read a book that can change your life. But the question is, are you taking advantage of it? Are you constantly learning, evolving, expanding your mind, and refining your skills? Or are you stuck in the same patterns, relying on outdated knowledge that's no longer serving you? True education is about growth, and growth happens when you push yourself beyond what you already know. It happens when you actively seek new information, when you ask questions that challenge your assumptions, when you make the choice to see life from a different perspective. It's not just about getting a certificate. It's about shifting the way you think and positioning yourself for success. What you know right now is enough to get you started, but it's not enough to get you to the top. And here's the thing, you'll never get there if you're not willing to continue learning. Growth is a lifelong journey, and if you want a life that's extraordinary, if you want to break through those barriers you've been facing, you've got to invest in your mind. Knowledge gives you the confidence to move through the world with clarity and purpose. So here's the truth. Education isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Every single day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? How did I grow today? Because the moment you stop learning is the moment you stop progressing. You've got the power, use it. You must decide to show up for your own life. No one else is responsible for your success. It starts with self-accountability. Let's talk about something that can change your entire trajectory, showing up for yourself. I don't mean just physically showing up. I mean fully committing to your own life, showing up with the intention to do the work, to face the challenge, to be the person you know you can be. Now, I know some of you are going through tough times. You're overwhelmed, you're tired, you've got a lot on your plate. And sometimes it feels easier to just take a step back, to let life pass you by, to wait for things to calm down before you make your move. But let me be crystal clear. The world will never wait for you. You have to decide to show up every day, in the good moments and in the bad. Showing up is a choice, and it's a choice that you have to make over and over again. And let me tell you something, the most successful people in this world aren't the ones who had everything handed to them. They're the ones who kept showing up, even when it didn't make sense, even when they didn't feel like it. They understood that success is not just about talent or luck. It's about consistency. It's easy to get distracted by external circumstances, to let everything else in life dictate what you do. But here's the reality. You are the only one who can decide if today is the day you start living the life you've been dreaming about. No one else can do that for you, and let's be real. If you keep waiting for the perfect time, or for someone to give you permission, you might be waiting forever. The time is now. So here's what I want you to take away from this. The most powerful choice you can make is to show up for yourself. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Your future is being written by the actions you take right now. Will you choose to show up? Will you choose to be the person who takes action, no matter the obstacles? The choice is yours. Your story has power. Use it. Turn your pain into purpose and your wounds into wisdom. Now, let's talk about something that many people overlook in their pursuit of success. Your story. Too often, we're taught to hide our scars, to sweep our past under the rug, and to act like everything is perfect. But I'm here to tell you that your story, all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, is exactly what makes you powerful. Every setback, every failure, every heartbreak has shaped you into the person you are today, and that person has a story that matters. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that success is about how many wins you rack up, how much you can accumulate, or how you look on paper. But true success, real success, comes when you can turn your pain into purpose, when you can take the lessons from your struggles and use them to fuel your future. You've lived through things that other people can't even imagine. You've learned lessons that others are still trying to figure out. Your life experiences are not burdens, they are tools. And when you share them, when you show up and say, "This is who I am, this is what I've been through, and this is what I've learned," you give others permission to do the same. You see, your story is not just for you. It's for someone out there who's going through the exact same thing you've been through. Your wounds are someone else's roadmap to healing. Your struggles are their blueprint for strength. When you own your story, when you embrace it fully, you stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a warrior. You stop hiding and start inspiring. So let me ask you, what's your story, and more importantly, how are you using it? Because the moment you realize your story is not just for survival, but for thriving, that's when you step into your real power. Don't hide it, share it. Your story is your gift. Now go give it. Discipline and vision beat motivation when you're tired. Habits and vision keep you going, not emotion. Let's talk about something that might hit hard for some of you: discipline. We live in a world where motivation is often seen as the magic bullet. You see it all over social media. Get motivated, stay motivated. Motivation is key. But here's the truth, and it might sting a little. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a wave that crashes, and when it's gone, you're left trying to paddle through the storm without it. Motivation is not enough to carry you through. You need something more reliable, something that lasts, and that's discipline. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when you're tired. Discipline is what pushes you to keep going when the road gets rough. It's not glamorous. It's not always fun. But it's the backbone of every success story worth telling. Discipline isn't just about sticking to a schedule or following a plan. It's about creating habits that push you forward, even when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up every single day, regardless of whether you're excited or exhausted, because you understand that the small actions you take today will compound over time. Here's the kicker. The most successful people you know aren't necessarily the most talented. They're the most disciplined. They're the ones who put in the work when no one's watching. They make the decision every day to push past their comfort zone, to prioritize their goals even when life is pulling them in a million directions. Motivation may get you started, but discipline is what carries you through to the finish line. So let me leave you with this. If you want a breakthrough, if you want to transform your life, stop waiting for motivation. Build your discipline, create systems, build habits that work, and trust that over time, consistency will deliver results. The question is, are you ready to commit to yourself, no matter how you feel? Because the power is in your hands, but discipline is the key that unlocks it. You're here because you matter. Your very existence proves you have something this world needs. Now I want you to take a moment and reflect on something profound. You are here for a reason. That's not just some cliche or feel-good statement. It's the truth. Your existence, your life, your journey, they matter. You are not a random collection of cells or a casualty of circumstances. You are purposefully placed in this world at this time for a reason only you can fulfill. Too many people go through life believing they don't matter, or that they're just one small part of an overwhelmingly large world. They look around and see so much success, so much wealth, so much achievement, and they feel insignificant. But here's the hard truth. Your existence is evidence that you matter. You have something no one else in this world has. Your perspective, your experiences, your talents, they are unique. And the moment you realize that you're here because you have something the world needs, is the moment everything changes. Think about it. The world is full of people, but only you can offer what you can offer. There are problems only you are equipped to solve. There are ideas only you can bring to life, and there are people only you can impact. Your journey is not random, it's designed. And when you step into that truth, when you understand that your life is significant, you stop wasting time. You stop doubting, you stop hiding, you start living with intention, you start showing up as the person you were meant to be. So let me ask you, what are you doing with this life you've been given? You matter and your future matters. Your actions today create the world of tomorrow. The question is, what world will you create?